Honourable Speaker, I present the report of the Committee on Public Finance on the Appropriation Bill for the financial year 2026 in terms of Standing Order 1215 Roman 1 of Parliament on the fiscal, financial and economic assumptions used as the basis in arriving at total estimated expenditure and revenue of the budget. Only in English, sir, with special leave of the House, and the copies of Sinhala and Tamil languages will be presented as soon as possible. I'm not going to get into the details of this report. It is 70 pages that our committee compiled. First of all, I must thank all the members of our committee, immaterial of political party. We have worked together to prepare this report, and also appreciation to all the staff who helped us, including the 4 young consultants we have. Unfortunately, sir, we've been looking to get these people recruited for a year. We only got them last month, and led by Mr. Tilina Panduavala. But I must say here, sir, that the budget has only provided 8 million rupees for the Parliamentary Budget Office and 3 million rupees for capital expenditure. That is absolutely insufficient. You know, the objective of the Committee on Public Finance is given as per the Constitution, Article 148. This Parliament has full control over public finance. So when the Treasury Department, rest of the government, and also Central Bank, tells us various things and presents various reports and analyses, this Parliament must have the wherewithal, the capacity to be able to critically evaluate those reports. Unfortunately, we are unable to do that. With 8 million rupees, what can we do, sir? And the Parliamentary Budget Office Act was passed in 2023, and I like to table here the documentations that have been already prepared on the Parliamentary Budget Office, the operational design. Just one moment. Parliamentary Budget Office Financial Action Plan, the Excel sheet for what our expenses are going to be. So if you are serious about having the Committee on Public Finance, its back office, then we must actually do it. There's no point in rhetoric. We have to physically allocate funds to run that office. So I humbly request you, sir, that during the committee stage, and I'll request the Leader of the House also, to relook at the expenditure that you have allocated and provide appropriate funds for the Parliamentary Budget Office. So that's a humble request that I'm making. In this document, sir, like I said, for the first time we've been able to actually provide a color copy, and because it's easier for them to digest what is in here. But essentially we are looking at assumptions and forecasts. Now in these assumptions, everything depends on what our assumptions are for next year. For instance, this year the assumption was that the nominal GDP will grow by 10.4%, and that was supposed to be 33 trillion rupees. Based on that, various ratios were calculated, but we are going to end up only with 32 trillion rupees, which means as opposed to the projection of 10.4%, we are only going to have 7% nominal growth. But inflation was expected to be 5.7%, but inflation is only going to be 2.4%. So there have been massive discrepancies in the assumptions going into 2025. So what we need to do is to try and ensure that these variations become less and less in the future. I'm not going to go through most of it, but what we are showing here, sir, is that there is an unexpected revenue that the Treasury collected, particularly because no one expected when the Fiscal Policy Department, the Finance Ministry presented the budget also, that they would collect so much revenue from vehicle taxes. So that is really what has happened. And we have also shown here the treasury surpluses, where there has been quite a bit of discussion in media about the buffer in the cash availability of the treasury. So therefore, this is a fairly comprehensive yet summarized version of what we believe, the committee believes, is the situation with respect to assumptions and forecasts in preparing the budget for 2026. So I expect all members of this committee to peruse this document, and perhaps during the course of the debate going forward to provide the committee with any of their observations so we can incorporate those things. I thank you, sir.
මහජන පෙත්සම් පිළිගැන්වීම ගරු පාර්ලිමේන්තු මන්ත්‍රී ධර්මප්‍රිය දිසානායක මහතා